What's up, family? It's your guy Rich here. Welcome back to the channel. We're coming at you today with Queen Scandals, what we're going to be checking out today. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Also, make sure you guys go and follow us on social media. The links to all of our social media accounts will be in the description box below, where you guys can always DM us any videos that you guys want to see as well. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. All right. Oh, and I did read that this was kind of like a slight towards the British press, and Brian, like it was kind of about them running some reports about his divorce or something at the time. And from what you guys have been letting me know, what information that I have been reading has been correct. So I'm assuming that is the case. It was it was kind of a shot at the British press, because they were running some story about Brian's divorce and how he was cheating or with I forgot the name of the chick. I want to say like Anita or something. But anyway, let's jump into it. Of course, it makes sense, with the background information that I got about it, that they come out to a bunch of flashbulbs in the press. Hey, national scandal. Did he say they're gonna turn our lives into a freak show? Hold on, let me pull up the lyrics really quick. Hey, Scandal, they're gonna turn our lives. Yeah, they're gonna turn our lives into a freak show. Which, I think for a lot of celebrities, I think that they do feel like that. Like, man, like the press is all over me. And I know some people say, yeah, you got money, you got fame, blah blah, that comes along with it. But at the end of the day, they're humans too. So I'm sure that they get pissed off and angry when like their personal stuff is put out there. I can definitely understand that. Wind it back a little bit. Scandal to a freak show. Yeah. Is the stage like supposed to be like a newspaper? Because I saw it said like 50 cents smash, yeah, exclusive. So it's kind of like a newspaper headline or something. The weekly, yeah. Sensational. scandal. No one really knows the truth from the lies. That is a fact. You know, I definitely feel like, especially now as a society, we would rather run with the more sensational story rather than the truth. And it's honestly sad. You know, it's honestly really sad. You know, I can touch on plenty of cases. There's a case right now, you know, where you know the there's a side of the story that seems, you know, a lot more interesting, you know, a lot more fun to talk about, but then there's the truth. You know, there's the truth of the matter, but people still run with, you know, what seems more entertaining. And it's kind of messed up because, you know, you think about, if you break it all down, if you really think about it, these guys and gals are humans just like you and I. You know, so if we put ourselves in their shoes, like how would we feel in those types of situations where we know the truth individually? You know, we know the truth, but the world thinks something that's totally different because, you know, some news organization or someone put out there, hey, this happened or this was going on, and you know, but it wasn't the truth. But when we release our truth, like no one believes it because they've already, you know, it's crazy. You know, it's crazy. No one ever really knows the truth from the lies. And in the end, the story deeper must hide. Deeper and deeper and deeper inside. Scandal. Next scandal coming soon. Next scandal coming soon. And of course, we all like drama. We all like something interesting, something juicy, you know. And it's a shame because sometimes it's at the cost of, you know, truly innocent individuals, you know, sometimes. You know, I'm sure it definitely sucks. I'm sure it definitely sucks. I'm sure Brian got a lot off his chest, you know, in writing this, you know, like, man, like, can I just have my moment in peace? You know, like, sure, I may be going through a divorce at this moment, but that's not something that I want to have out there public and be talking about all the time and, you know, all this stuff. You know, we recently had Jeff Bezos, Amazon owner, CEO, going through a divorce. Of course, we all watched. It's Jeff Bezos. Come on, it's the richest man in the world. It's some good TV right here. Oh, she got 35 billion, which, goodness gracious, is a whole lot of money. Feel free to make some donations, Mrs. Well, formerly Mrs. Bezos, but anyway. Feel free to make some donations. Send them to me. Feel free. You know, but it's a shame, you know. Obviously, in his case, you know, from what's been reported, he wasn't quite innocent, all right? You know, but that's a whole nother story. We never really know the truth unless, you know, we hear from him. But like I said, man, it's a shame sometimes, you know. But anyway, regardless of all that talk, you know, just the song got me thinking about, you know, all of that other stuff, you know, the title of the song and some of the lyrics and things like that, and the reasoning behind, you know, why the song was written. Obviously, you know, brought up some of those thoughts for me, which is why I touched on some of that kind of stuff. But all in all, definitely a catchy song for real. Like that definitely a really really catchy song. It's a memorable one. It's not one that you'll forget very quickly. That is for sure, and I'm pretty sure it's one of those songs, you know, in the Queen catalog that I've definitely heard before. At least I've heard like the melody of it, you know, the instrumental, if anything, like used in some place. It's one of those, you know, it's one of those. We've touched on those quite a bit, you know, throughout this book and throughout. You know, the book of Queen that we're going through, we've talked about that quite a bit, you know, how, you know, I've either heard like a melody in one of them, I think like Vanilla Ice like stole it or something. I was like, I've heard this melody before. Where have I heard it? You know, and it turned out that Vanilla Ice used it in like the Ice Baby, you know, that no. You know, I can't remember the name of the song, but I was listening and I was like, wait a second, I've heard this, you know, and it's been like that for quite a few songs. And I definitely had that moment with this one, you know, like I've heard the melody or the instrumental at some point, which just lets you know how popular and how international Queen is and was, you know, for someone who never even knew who Queen even was, you know, like Queen. If you would have told me Queen, like Queen, huh? It's Queen, like Queen of like what, you know, like I was like the Queen of where, you know, like who Queen, you know, like I wouldn't have known, you know, seriously. But at the same time, I've definitely heard some of their melodies, some of their instrumentals, even, you know, remembered a couple of their songs, you know, bits and pieces of it, obviously, like the We Are the Champions and things, and never would have known Queen. You know, which it's still crazy to think about. You know, I definitely get excited every time I hear Queen. Kelsey will tell you every time we're in the gym and I hear some Queen playing, especially if it's one of the songs that we've already checked out in the Book of Queen. Like I'll start singing along to it a little bit. You know, now that I know who Queen is and we've gone through, you know, quite a few songs in their catalog, and I've really gotten to love who Queen was and is. As a group and their music, I've really begun to appreciate their music. So whenever I hear it and I've listened to it, you know, I've done a reaction to it, I'm always singing along to it. That is for sure. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section below. Make sure you guys leave a like before you go. Smack the subscribe button, as you guys already know. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video, man.